Hey guys, here's your tutorial for Monday, December 14th. Make sure you click the attendance link. Now that we are all remote, we need to make sure we're keeping track of you guys, so please fill out the attendance link. If you missed the live session today, checklist reminders. Your produce vocabulary is due today. If you have not done it, you need to get it done by tonight and get it turned in. We also took a quiz today, so we did that through SchoolNet, which all of you know how to get to at this point. We do it through Rapid Identity. And your Produce quiz code is posted in your Google Classroom. Your new vocabulary has been assigned to you today. It is not due until January 15th, so literally like a month away. But in case you get bored over Christmas break, which you will, you should maybe work on your vocabulary. So in class, we reviewed for the quiz with a Kahoot, and I am actually going to pull up the Kahoot on my screen for you guys to see so that you can see the exact questions that everyone else saw, okay? So I'm just going to run through this really quick. The first question on the Kahoot is which produce uses pseudopods for movement? That's going to be your amoeba, okay? So your amoeba has the cytoplasm that morphs into those false feet, which are called pseudopods. Your question number 2 says, where would you find a paramecium? The correct answer is in fresh water. Paramecium can only survive in fresh water. They cannot survive in salt water. The next question, the word pseudopodia means what? Well, pseudo means false, and pod means foot, so pseudopodia means false foot. Okay, and remember that's what your amoeba uses to move around and also to eat. Identify the organism pictured. So here we see an organism that's green, has a flagellum, so that is going to be our euglena. Okay. Question number 5 has a picture again. We have to identify the protist. These are our pseudopods morphing out with the cytoplasm. That's cytoplasmic streaming, right? So this is going to be our amoeba. All right. Next pictured organism shows you what I call the hairy potato. Literally looks like a potato with hair. That hair is called cilia, and this is our paramecium. Question number 7 is our last protus we talked to you guys about, and that's the volvox. They travel in huge colonies, and they are flagellates, which means they have flagella to move around. Question number 8 says, which of the following has an eye spot and lives in colonies? Well, we know the volvox and the euglena both have eye spots, but it's the volvox that lives in colonies. Question 9, which protus uses flagella for locomotion or for movement? Both the volvox and the euglena are considered flagellates because they both use flagella to move around in the water. Which protus uses cilia for locomotion? So cilia is that fancy word for little tiny hairs. And remember, our paramecium is our hairy potato. So that's definitely going to be our paramecium. Question 11 says, which protus can behave like an autotroph and a heterotroph? That means it can eat other protists and it can also undergo photosynthesis, and that is our euglena. And the last question on the Kahoot says, the paramecium and volvox reproduce sexually and asexually. True or false? It is in fact true. Okay, those are the only two that can reproduce both ways. All right, so now let's go back to our presentation for today. Now that we've reviewed for your quiz code can be found in Google Classroom as an assignment, right? So it links the Rapid Identity link, and then it has your quiz code. So you go into SchoolNet and you type in your quiz code. After you're done with your quiz, it's super short. All you're going to do is watch this video that's linked here. It's just a really short intro video to multicellular organisms. So these are now organisms that have more than one cell. So we'll be talking about the cells within an animal and the cells within a plant. So this video is super short. Take a watch, and then you are done for today. So if you have any questions, make sure you let your teacher know so that we can help you. Thanks.